Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing okay. We are doing another off-season crafts project, and I've done a lot of the legwork already because I had started this project in January, but then I was a little bit confused on a few things, so then I just kind of set it to the side, and here we are. It's February and it's time for me to post a video, and I worked on it. I'm working on it with you all. So if you don't know who Deb Hope is, I talk about her a lot. She's a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and she had a, I guess, retired Stampin' Up D-stash sale, and I bought a few things from her, and I had been eyeing this, and to be completely and totally honest, I had considered buying it from overseas, but it was this one right here and another one that I really thought was really cute, and I wanted to get it. But she had it on sale. I think it was $27 for this, and I think it came with the dies. I misplaced the dies already. But so I used the Little Witch and I used Happy Halloween and stamped those out. I stamped them out 4 times. Well, we're not gonna make 4 cards, and this is how they look. Not colored, but I used some alcohol markers and color pencils and stamp out these ladies. So I was gonna dig around and try to find the dies and have it cut out and bump them up, but I did not do that. I used some alcohol markers and color pencils. I think I already told you that. And so this is my back. You know, I always tell you, if you make a mistake, turn it over, and there you go. Because I had put the little thing on, it was crooked, and you really can't adjust when you have like that little strip of paper. So we're gonna use the Happy Halloween, and then I'm gonna be using this, and this is from Color Box. You can get them from Walmart. I don't know other stores that sell them, but you can get this from Walmart, and it's $3, I believe. So what I thought we would do is we would use this, and this paper comes from Michael's. You know, the hot buy, you can use this side or this side. And I felt like this would be cool because those are the colors that I put in there. She has stars, and I thought this paper would be really cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her on here just like that, right? Try my best to keep it as you know, in that little center as possible, and just cut it out and make that the card, and then take this piece and put it like right here on another piece of the green, and we'll go from there. So what I wanted to do is, I don't want to use any glue. I'm going to put this to the side, and now I have these extras because, you know, I like to overstamp things. Not saying that in a bad way. I just like to have multiples in case I make a mistake coloring or something like that. And she's the same little lady, just colors in different spots. Same little witch. So I figure we can just do this like this, right? This is a quick project, probably more me talking than anything else. I hope that you know, your February is going great. I do have a project that I'm going to be sharing. Once I finish it, I just need to get it together. It is going to be for the little roommate as well as the big roommate. Some of the content may be a little bit more risque for the big roommate versus the little roommate. So I just need to finish doing a little bit of finding the information, and then I'll come back and share with you that, because, you know, when I was in Mississippi, I used to make a lot of projects for the kids at the school, at the little daycare, but they call it the school. But my son is not in school right now. He should be starting school in September, hopefully. Where I live, they have this school called IDEA. You can look it up. I think it's idea.org. And it's in different locations all throughout America, I guess. And how they operate is they operate on a lottery system, which is a little bit on the odd side for me, because I've never did that. When I was in high school, I had to apply for that school, and I had to have a certain grade point average, and then you had to do like some mechanical thing, like it was an actual test. You show up on a day and you actually do a test. I'm just burnishing this down to help the paper release a lot better. So, you know, I contemplated, I was like, so how does this work? It's a lot. And I was like, is it like a random thing? She's like, it's a lottery. I'm like, it's pre-K. So if he doesn't get into this school, then it's one more that I want him to try to go to. If not, he'll be a 5-year-old at home with me, because his birthday's off. And here you have to be a certain age by September the 9th, I believe. So now we're just going to pick this up. And of course, Brandy cut off her fingernails. So, you know, I should just leave the thumb available, right? I remember when I was younger, my pinky nail, I think it still kind of grows fast. It would grow a lot faster and people used to crack jokes. So I'm just going to try to scoop this over some, close to the bottom. I have the shakes this morning. I don't really know why, but I do. And then I'm just going to turn this over, burnish it down. Okay. So this is kind of assembly line if you think about it. A lot of the stuff I do is assembly line. I had made a project and I was like, this, you really are like linear. I always tell my friends, I'm linear thinker. I believe in systematic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 1, 7, 8, 9. But I'll go against the grain sometime and scoop this over just a little bit, and no, a little bit more, Brandy. All right, I need to concentrate, so that's why I got quiet. I'll go against the grain and do something odd every now and then, like 1, 7, 10. Anyway, it's cold here today. It is cold for us, 28 degrees. So yeah, a lot of people. The big roommate called me last night asking me an odd question. He said, is it snowing there? I was like, no, it's not snowing. So I had to get up out the bed and go and check and see if it was snowing. All right, so I'm just going to cut this down. I bet you're like, is she gonna cut that down? Yes, I am. And did I cut it down even? No, I did not. This is why they invented paper trimmers, for people like myself. I have told you all this, like I think some occasions I like more for like coloring and crafting versus the actual occasion, because I do like Halloween, because you can, a couple of years ago, I'm not sure if it's still true today, but Halloween was the most celebrated holiday. And even though Halloween's not a holiday, but it was the most celebrated holiday there is, because it's unbiased. Different people celebrate different Christmas religion, like Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, but Halloween is just Halloween. So it's like one of the most, I guess, participated in season holiday. I'm not sure. I need to cut this down a little bit. I'm gonna trim it all the way down and it won't have any. I'm just trying to get some of this space on here because we're gonna use this up. And so I was a very bad person. I went to Tuesday morning yesterday, not intending on purchasing a lot of stuff, but they had a lot of stuff that I liked and I got it. And I was just like, oh, Tuesday morning. And the thing is, I probably will end up going to the other side of town, because I think I got 2 yards of fabric, and I think I need 3 yards of fabric. So I'm gonna have to go buy. I'll end up having a total maybe a 5, but I'm gonna just check and see if I can't create the project without all of the excess money spending, and we'll see how that works out. Yeah. So I've been working on a few projects in my head, but I got to start working on them in real life because the deadline is getting closer. These look like 2 little boots or elf feet upside down, in my opinion. So this is a good stingy way to conserve and or preserve paper. Now we're gonna cut this down. And when I first sized this up, I was like, oh, this is going to be great. And then when I went and looked at the card base, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have enough space, the lengthwise for that. So we'll see. And then I was thinking that I need to put some other stuff on there, but I'm not a big thinker when it comes to all the excess stuff. And that's one thing that I'm trying to challenge myself to be more of, like, okay, you have this, maybe you can add this to your project and you can do this and this. So I do have some little flat back gems I can put on there. I did not think to pull out my actual Halloween color, the purple or whatever. I think it'll look nice on there without that. But we'll see. All right. So we don't have a lot of excess waste. Not that I'm concerned about that, because I'll save a scrap that's a sliver, an eighth of an inch, when I should really be throwing it in the trash. So now we have our pieces right here. And I like this whole color, which I think is really cool. All right. And I think I want to put, so my concern is, do I put a strip of ribbon? If I do a piece of ribbon, where do I put it? I have been looking at card sketches. I haven't tried to emulate any of them, but I've been looking at those card sketches a lot, and I guess all these weird random spots to me have presented themselves in a way that I'm like, oh, I could try that. Oh, I could try that. Oh, I could try that. So we're going to go ahead and put some more tape back here. This is a quick card. Again, I'm just rambling and talking. So, I try not to hijack the collaborations that I'm in, but my own little things, I don't mind being a bit long-winded. Because I watch people's videos, and then I read the comments, because if you ever want to get a good laugh, read comments, right, on people. Somebody wrote on, like, this lady's video, she was doing like a tutorial. Again, I really don't do tutorials. I just show you how I do them, unless it's a for real thing, like the scan and cut video I made. That was an actual tutorial, and I don't think I talked off topic about anything that long. But they were like, you spent 20 minutes and you could have used the 2 minute. You could have used that, did that in 10 minutes. I'm just like, wow. That's really harsh to tell someone that. But now we live in a world where people sit behind computer screens and monitors and are very nasty to people, very rude, condescending. We hide behind things that we really shouldn't hold true. So now I'm going to use this foam to pop up the sentiment. This foam is great. It comes from the Dollar Tree, so it's inexpensive. The problem with this foam is that it doesn't release that well. So if you do get this, hopefully you'll get a better batch than I got. And this is a new one. I got it last year sometime. It's not like I had it sitting in my tape drawer just hanging out. So that's, just have to keep that in mind. So again, you want to burnish this down. The problem, if you smush this down too much, the foam kind of goes flat. So you got to keep that in mind as well. But anyway, so yeah, I try not to hijack too much. And I try not to hijack a collaboration video too much. But sometimes I think, oh, this will be short. I can do this in under 10 minutes. I can do this under whatever. If I wasn't showing you all the tape removal and stuff like this, we probably could have got this done in under whatever amount of time. So I'm going to scoop this over just a little. And I'm going to put it down right there. So like I said at first, I was going to cut her out, but I saw a Pinterest post, something similar to this. I was like, oh, there you go. You don't really need to fret about cutting it out. I also saw one where they have her and then they put the cauldron in front of her, which is really cool. So, when I come back to Halloween, maybe. But I always wanted this stamp set. So last year when it came out, I was like, oh, I really want that. I think it came out last year, or either 2018, the end of 2018, because it is a Halloween stamp set. So maybe it was 2018. Yep, 2018, I think it came out. And I was like, oh yeah, I really liked it. I really want it. And here we go. Like I said, I contemplated getting it from overseas, but I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't. I kind of waited, even though, you know, it's a lot cheaper from there. I do like to support people, and it's in great condition. The stamp is in great condition, so yeah. So we're just gonna slide this down just like that, the same way we did the other one. And we're gonna find this piece and put it there. So this is a quick, like I said, a quick fun little project. I really think I'm more partial to doing Christmas stuff, but I kind of have moved out of Christmas crafting, if that makes any sense. Although I still have Christmas stuff available to play with, I have started doing more of seasonal crafting, like whatever's going on. You know, right now it's Valentine's Day, but I haven't made like many Valentine's Day cards, so that's why I was telling you I have that for the Big Roommate and Little Roommate. All right, so this is the complete card, but I thought maybe I could just throw in an oddball thing and put this little button on there. If you guys are not aware, I have an unhealthy obsession for buttons. So whenever Joann Fabric has buy 3 get 3 free, or buy this get this free, I sometimes will run to the store and buy the buttons. I usually get them like in the bags. They had in my opinion, a much better selection a few years ago. And so now the selection is a little bit on the, I don't like it side. All right, so that is our finished project. That's how I look on the inside. Yep, that is that. So I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I'll plop in something from the last project, and you can see that if you haven't seen it already. I want to say thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.